Any special like motivation to beat Fnatic, or is it just another team?
I hope they improved a lot, but because last time it was not even close.
Any words you have to say to the fans of Team Liquid?
I wanted to tell you guys that this is still enough to beat Fnatic.
I'm joined by CoreJJ after defeating 100 Thieves 2-0. Core, congrats on the win. The game was a little chaotic, especially the first game. I think it went to like 40 minutes. There are a lot of times where they had Elder, you had Baron, they sneaked a Baron. We don't usually see this with Team Liquid. It seems like you guys are more disciplined and don't make many mistakes. Do you think the reason the games were so back and forth was because 100T were pushing you and making really good plays, or was it more maybe you guys making mistakes?
The game we are playing, sometimes you can make a mistake. We're not like playing like a no risk and playing safe and then playing for the late game. So I think sometimes we make mistake, but I think game one mistake was too crucial because there was a Baron next to the fight mistake. So we gotta be careful when there is a big object, making a less mistake like those things. But it's kind of similar as FlyQuest game one. We were winning a lot and then we drew a little bit, but we also drew because we were confident we can win next time.
You left open Skarner last time. Oh my god, sorry. Last time you left open Skarner, you guys lost. This time looked like Skarner wasn't really a champion. I'm personally not convinced that Mordekaiser does much. It felt like maybe Sniper wasn't comfortable on Skarner, so was it more like a counter, or was it like the team comp that you guys were taking into consideration?
I think Skarner is kind of only god in the LCS, because I would usually say Skarner is a nuke killer champion. So it's still like not insanely strong in lane, and then like invading enemy jungle, like doing so much thing in the early game until he start moving. And we have impact can also handle versus Skarner, so that we were not afraid of keeping it.
Okay. Looking forward, you guys are going to play against Fnatic. I think besides you guys and Gen G, all the other teams that are going seem a little bit weaker than what they were in MSI. Do you think there's any hope for FlyQuest beating G2?
I think FlyQuest got stronger than MSI. I think in the MSI, FlyQuest didn't show anything about themselves, so I believe they can do better. But I know G2 is a very good team, so it's gonna be hard, but it's fun to watch.
All right. I don't know if you saw or not, but Noah, before MSI, he had an interview with Ashley King, and he mentioned how he's really looking to play against LCK and LPL teams, and he's not worried about NA teams because he's going to crush them, right? And then you guys beat them, obviously. So is there any special like motivation to beat Fnatic, or is it just another team?
I hope they improved a lot, but because last time it was not even close.
All right, I have a game to play with you. I want you to rank these players blind. So okay. I have a list of 40 players from the 4 major regions, and I just rank them 1 through 5. All right. So it'll be random. We'll pick a random one. Maybe this one. Caps. Oh.
3.
3. Okay. Next is Scout.
2.
2. All right. After that, we have Xiaohu.
4.
4. Okay, going lower. Then we have Faker. Okay.
1.
Yeah, good save. And then lastly, we have Viper.
Who?
Viper. How My Life 80 carry? Yeah.
5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You had a really good list. Normally, I get like maybe like a Zoom or like an Armeo and then a Faker and
Yeah.
whatnot. Yeah. Looking forward, what realistically speaking, North America is like either third or fourth best region. Maybe third because we've been meeting EU recently, but it seems like the gap is kind of big between LP, like the top LPL and LCK teams. Um, how close do you feel you are from beating those teams?
Uh, our ceiling, we can beat them, but the HK teams are very good at making this high ceiling play consistently without making many mistakes. So I wouldn't say we don't have a hope, but they're they're more consistent and then more cleaner than us so far. But we're gonna catch up.
Do you have a specific team you guys maybe watch a lot or like to copy and emulate?
It's probably same for everyone in the world. Probably Gen Z, and now, the way they playing are very inspiring.
Well, how come we don't see Umti playing in Italy then?
Um, where we don't need to copy every pick, but we know they are really good team.
I've personally never felt this, but I've started hearing analysts talking about Team Liquid as being like one dimensional or playing just one style, and it might be a problem internationally, but not North America. Do you think that's like accurate?
Where once if we need it, we can extend a lot of things. I think so far we are not getting challenged more than our style so far. And then I've been to the international a lot, and then whatever you are good at is what you need to do.
That's true. You did win worlds that way, so it works. Um, if you had to guess right now, it's a little early. Actually, let me ask this first. When do you know when you guys fly out to go play the EWC?
Yeah, next Monday.
Okay, so there's a few days break. Who do you think makes it to the final of that event?
Team Liquid versus Genji.
Okay. Wait, are you guys on the opposite bracket?
Yes.
Oh, so you have to play either BLG or T1. Who do you think wins between them?
I want to meet PLG this time.
Okay, that's right. You didn't get a chance to play them. That's cool. Any words you have to say to the fans of Team Liquid who are really excited and hoping you guys 2-0 Fnatic at the very least?
Yeah. I think we are still improving a lot. I don't think we are in the final form still. And we know there's a lot of point we need to improve on. But I wanted to tell you guys that this is still enough to beat Fnatic.
All right. Thank you so much, CoreJJ. 감사합니다.
Thank you.
For those who know, CoreJJ was my least favorite interview that I did last split. He had just came off a win against Immortals, and he was not happy, and he was just like giving very awkward answers. And so when when I was told I was doing core, I was like, all right, we'll see what happens. But he was much more cheerful, and it was a much better experience. I'm happy because I've always been a CoreJJ fan, so it was good. Yeah, it's just my first interaction with him. I guess he wasn't in the greatest of mood, which, it happens. Anyways, I know a lot of people are going to call me out for being a Team Liquid hater. I am the organization, not the players. I really like the players. So I always say, like, Umti is the least one I actually care about. He just came to the US, to the LCS, but Impact is my favorite top lane. Anyways, I always make the spiel. But it was a pretty cool interview, and I got two other interviews. I don't know about tomorrow, though, so we'll see, like, the whole list of interviews. But there's a legitimate shot that we could have a BLG like versus what's his name? Team Liquid. Team Liquid could win. BLG just dropped a best of 3 to LGD. You never know. Maybe they drop this one too. They're not playing their best game. I mean, we'll see. Obviously, they're not favored, but I think it'll be fun.